Hey you guys, so I went back and forth on making this video several times because I know that I would be exposing a lot with my family, and I know that that's something that you really never supposed to do. But here's the thing, I don't have time. Time is not on my hand. So I have a sister that has been fighting for her life the past 8 months. And I've been with her literally every day, every morning, every day. If we're not together, we're on the phone. And me and her are very, very close. Recently, her condition took a turn for the worse, and she just woke up one morning and she was disoriented. And she has a baby girl. The husband called his sisters. Mind you that they wasn't even aware of her condition. So when she took a turn from the worst, that's who he called, saying that she was a nurse. So usually, like I said, we talk every day, and so I had called her that morning, nobody answered. And then I called again, and her daughter answered, and she told me that his sisters was there or whatever. And I was like, well, why y'all didn't call me? And so I rushed over there. They was trying to get her to eat and drink something. Nobody could. I was able to get her to drink something as usual because I feel like I had became her safe place. She was my safe place. I lost a child, and she stood by me through it. So she goes to the hospital. And this time things are changing before my eyes. Like he would stay there. He wasn't staying there. Now that she wasn't, her thoughts wasn't clear enough to know if he was there, I should say. And so he wouldn't stay with her any longer. He had taken her phone, and he was talking about putting her on hospice, not resuscitating her. And that's something that she clearly asked for him not to do. And so the last time that I was with her is when she was getting ready to leave, and I explained to her what was going on. And when he walked in the room, she asked him did he want her to live? And he said that, yeah, I want you to live. And she said, well, I don't want to be on hospice. I want to live. I want to be resuscitated. And he was like, oh no, nobody is going to do that. And then I told him, well, we had an argument about it. Now this conversation is going on in front of her. I said, because your sisters was telling you about how to get something free if you would do that. And I was like, we'll get it. We'll take turns and we'll get it some kind of way. Let's fight. And she told him, like, I want to live. I don't want them people taking care of me. Mind you, what he got his sisters doing is what I was already doing every day anyway. So because I spoke up, that became a problem. So now she's allowed to go home and get a text in the group message saying that, well, now you, the new aide says that you can't continue to put this on her because she's broke out. Okay. And I was like, what new aide? So the new aide is now allegedly, according to the text, his sister, daughter. So I text back and say that y'all doing, why y'all doing all these things that she wouldn't want? And it's not right. I don't like it. So the daughter ended up calling me, and she says, what are you talking about? I told her, you clearly know what I'm talking about. I'm like, y'all doing everything that against her will because of the situation. And she was like, well, because of the situation, it is what it is, and we need the help. And I don't got time. I was like, well, you called me. And so it got bad. It went to cussing words. Called in. She tells me, well, don't come back. So the next time, like next 10 minutes, the husband called me, and the husband like, you got my daughter upset. And I told him, look, y'all doing all the things that she asked you not to do. I was like, you got her driving around, sneaking in this lady's car. I was like, it's like y'all not even trying to fight. And you did exactly what she asked you not to do, and it's not right. And he was like, well, don't you come back? And I told him, like, you shouldn't even be having a conversation at all the things that you are part of. And I hadn't seen my sister for a month. No. And I'm afraid that I may not have the time on my hands. So I need to get an attorney, y'all. I need help getting an attorney. I want to fight for my sister. And with him having her life in his hands, and he clearly just thinking about the end and not the fight, it bothers me. And I need help, y'all. I don't want my sister to leave there and think that I didn't give her all the fight that I have. I'm definitely gonna fight. So I'm reaching out. I'm asking for help. I'm asking for thoughts. Because clearly this is a situation that's thinking about materialistic things instead of fighting for my sister. And I'm damn near lost not being able to see her. And I hate to put this out there. But I need help, y'all.